My name is Garrett Gurthie, and this is my 60-second blitz. I would have to say my Star Rollo. Everyone knows I throw the Sonic, so the Star Rollo, I use that for any kind of really cool rollers or tight corners that I got to turn, so I'd have to go with the Rollo. Throwing more fairways and rocks in practice, I'd say the mid-ranges and fairways come into play a little bit more. Reaching for the high-speed drivers, not so much needed on the tight wooded courses, so placement's everything. I'm going with the fairways. Out here, you gotta use your distance as your advantage, so I'm pulling out the Halo Wraiths and getting as much distance as I can down the fairways, making the par 4s and 5s a little bit easier. I'm gonna have to go my 167 Star TL3. It's a little bit lighter. I use it in the woods a lot, and you can manipulate it on such lines that you can't with a lot of higher pace speed discs. So the Star TL3 has been the gem this year. My putting I gotta improve, and I see it day in, day out, people hitting those circle 2 putts on the green. So I've been trying to step up my circle 2 game. I feel like a lot of people are winning a lot of strokes there, so got to step up the putt. I always go to overstable, keep it in the fairway. There's a lot of OBs, so trying to stay in the fairway and not throw out of bounds. I know it's always easier said than done, but stay in the fairway when it comes to really windy conditions. Definitely the Firebird, and the more recent one lately, and I use it a lot, is the Halo Juggernaut. So I've been using the Juggernaut. I can throw it on an Anheuser and a big headwind, and it still flies to the left. So I really love the Juggernaut. I love the Halo Star Wraith this year. It's a little bit more overstable than the last batch, so it fits right in my bag very nicely. So it found its slot right in there. It took the old one out, and I'm really digging it this year. I usually go out there and not play the first round and get a familiar familiar spot where I need to land on some of the places. So going to walk the course first is one of the things I really like to do, besides playing the course in a practice round first. Oh man, that's a tough one. I feel like they think that tour is very easy and where everything's all hunky-dory, and when the road can be a grind. We got stresses of people running into us every day, where some people have a little bit easier at a job at home, where they don't have to go that far. So I feel like the travel sake is a big part, where they think the tour life's great, but there are some ups and downs to traveling a lot. I think if it's within a stroke or two and you have a little cushion between third place, you can be a little bit more aggressive and not worry about I'm gonna lose the tournament or I'm gonna win the tournament. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do and go for the green. Get a good practice regimen and do it every day, because it can get tiring, but if you get used to it and adapted to it, you'll need it, because as you get older, throwing a lot, you want to kind of calm down, but you got to really keep up the pace with everybody and keep getting your putts in, keep getting your drives in, and go to those open fields and don't be afraid to try new things. There's always disc golf projects I'm working on. One of them has been on Whatnot recently. I've been doing some disc golf cards and selling my custom discs on Whatnot. I unwind by going back to my dog Tilly and taking her for a nice long walk, as she's been in the trailer all day. And I kind of reflect on what I did wrong, what I did right, and it kind of gets me in that centered, happy place where win or lose, I always learn something. I grew up working in the bowling alley, so I'm I don't know, a hobby at bowling is probably one of my things. I average about 200 on my house bowling alley, so I was pretty decent at bowling. Never got the 300, I got a 289. My brother Ben got the 300. It's honestly like a never-ending work battle, because once we're done working in the on the season, the 3 months we have, we're also doing stuff to make some money, doing whatnot, doing clinics, doing lessons for people. So all those kind of help contribute to staying busy in our off season. I want to place top 5 in a major this year. I feel like through my career, majors have been really tough on me. So I think setting a goal for top 5 at a major will be nice and reachable, feasible. You know, when everyone's game connects at a certain time, you know, anyone can win a tournament. Unfortunately, I've been a little off lately, but I'm not giving up on that top 5 at a major, and hopefully taking a run at the major. The career path I'd probably choose would be in the culinary area. I love cooking. I love smoking meats, and not just meats, but any kind of food on the smoker. Chef Andrew Zimmern's a big friend of mine, and I've always watched his stuff growing up, and you can find me in the kitchen any night if there's someone cooking dinner in the house. Jessica doesn't mind me cooking at all, so. All right, it's Double G here. Thanks for watching. It's been very nice having you. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, write them below. I got you covered. I can't wait to answer them. Stay tuned. Innova rocks.